Okay, well, you've seen my affinity for stringed instruments. One time, oh God, probably over 20 years ago, maybe about 20 years ago, uh, I got a I got an urge for something a little different, and I was given this as a gift. This is a Native American flute. I'm not even sure. It says 1999 on F sharp. It says it's tuned to F sharp. So it does have a tuning to it. The unique thing that I found about these Native American flutes is that they are not meant to be played chromatically. I mean, they're missing a lot of the notes just the way that they were constructed. This one is made out of smells good, out of cedar. It's a rather simple one. The gentleman that made it was a gentleman by the name of Stroud, if you can see it there on the body. And it was quite interesting because when it was given to me, it was kind of blessed. The gentleman was Native American Indian, and he basically told me, I don't sell these. These are not meant to be just sold. I impart this flute to you. It was made, it has a spirit, and therefore I am going to commend the spirit of this flute to you, and you have to respect that spirit of the flute. So for the last 20 years or so, I've respected this flute. I pick it up every once in a while. It's got a great sound to it. And the idea behind the Native American flute, if you go out, you can Google it. You can find out that the Native American flute was not necessarily made, according to the account that I read, not necessarily made to be a musical instrument per se, to be played in a band setting. Although you will find these played in a setting where they are used to accompany other instruments. The male Native American would have his flute, and it was actually made to be a courting device. He would make up his own little tune that the gal that he was sweet on would recognize as his tune. And so he would go out somewhere away from the settlement, and he would play his tune within earshot of the gal he was sweet on, and she would recognize it as the tune that he made up pretty much for her, and he would play it, and she would recognize that she was being courted. So this little flute has been quite a great little instrument for just kind of playing on. It's got a nice, soothing sound. It's one of these things. If you don't have one of these, or you ever thought about one of these to getting one, the idea behind it is you pour yourself a nice scotch or a nice bourbon or whatever, and you just kind of soothe yourself, if you will. You could use this device to center yourself. So, if you ever thought you weren't musically inclined, maybe something like this would be fun for you to take up. It's pretty easy to do. and it's pretty rewarding. Check it out.